evening and welcome to the White Bear Lake Fieldhouse as we are just about ready for Suburban East Conference matchup here tonight as the visiting Forest Lake Rangers take on the home squad, the White Bear Lake Bears. I'm Jerry Otto, very happy to be filling in here tonight with the SCC sports team. I have three very good friends over at the scorers table. We'll get into that here in a little bit after we have the national anthem. And we'll send it to public address announcer, Mr. Steve Engstrand.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to White Varsity Basketball. Forest Lake Rangers are going to take on the White Bear Lake Bears. At the time that we rise, take our heads to face the flag of the playing our national anthem by the White Bear Lake Bears.
So we'll have the starting lineups here momentarily. Dick and Jane Mumblow, they're across the way as well. Dick is the official scorer. He's been doing that here for quite some time. Jane is his lovely wife. And here are the starting lineups. Okay. Sorry about this, my mistake there. They're introducing one of the youth teams here, which is kind of curious. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Forest Lake has two really big leading scorers, Owen Waldock and Nick Bartlett, in the first meeting between these teams on December 14th. Bartlett had 24, Owen Waldock, the mercurial sophomore, had 21, but it wasn't enough as the Bears beat Forest Lake 68-54. No surprise, all-universe Jack Janicki led the way with 20 points, and big Wyatt Hawks had 16. They also recently had a couple of big wins last week over Mounds View and Irondale. You see White Bear averaging at 56-52. 5-3 on the season so far at home. And then Forest Lake, sorry, got a little distracted there. 1-4 on the road. That's hard to figure. Forest Lake 0-4 against teams below 500. We'll take a quick look here at the players to watch. As we mentioned, again, Jack Janicki being heavily recruited by some D1 schools. So far, the 5 schools that have shown the most interest are Toledo, Wake Forest, Colorado State, coached by a good friend of mine, Nico Medved, former Roseville and Gopher great. There you see Owen Waldock's numbers on the season, very impressive for the 6'6" forward. And he is only a sophomore. Also throwing St. Thomas and Loyola of Chicago. The schools most interested in Jack Janicki so far. White Bear in their home black, orange, and white. Forest Lake in their road white, maroon, and gold. Forest Lake wins the tip. And as nice job. Are all in the starting lineup here tonight. But again, Waldock and Bartlett averaging 36 points combined. So that's well over 50% of their total scoring. Bringing it down for the Rangers is Bartlett. Over on the far side for Reed Olson. Now inside, off the glass and in, nicely done, as that was Waldock. Looks as though he might have a bloody nose there. Usually that doesn't happen before the game. Looks as though Forest Lake is going to start off in a 2-3 zone. Again, zones are a lot more flexible than they used to be. Back at top there for Jeremy Kolb. Again, zone defenses usually are to try and restrict inside scoring. Good defense so far by the Rangers. Taking it there is Janicki, again averaging 24 points a game. Very impressive. Leading the way in the conference, no surprise, is Stillwater's Max Shikinjansky. If that name sounds familiar, it should. Lefty three, nicely done by Jack. That is Jim Shikinjansky's son. Quickly back the other way, off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. I think we might have over the back. That foul is going to be on Miskin, the 6'2" junior. Forest Lake for three, count it, nothing but net for Bartlett. Again, Bartlett, a senior, Waldock, a sophomore. Nice skip pass all the way over for Janicki. Quickly back out, good inside out play and an open three for Jeremy Kolb. 2 3-pointers on the board already for the Bears. Forest Lake going baseline, then tossing back out of it. There's Waldock again. Waldock gets double teamed. Little fadeaway is no good. Nice rebound by Wyatt Hawks. Bears with an early 6-5 lead. Only one foul so far here in a very clean open to the game. Janicki, wow. Yeah, again, thanks, David. We had mentioned that earlier, that White Bear won the first matchup by 14. It's a little unusual that White Bear and Forest Lake have already played. This is the second meeting. Again, I believe this is the case for basketball. You have 2 divisions of 5 teams. You play every one in your division twice, and then the other half just once. Of course, in this one, it's Mounds View, Irondale, Forest Lake, White Bear, and my Roseville Raiders. Stolen away there by the Bears. Nicely done. Ooh, Janicki just a little bit off. Very nice rebound by Hawks. Off the glass and in. Speaking again of your 1-2 punches, both teams very strong in that respect. Good offensive rebound there by the Rangers. Wow. Bartlett 2 for 2 from long distance to keep Forest Lake in it here early as we near the 4-minute mark of the first half. Three-pointer is up and off, no good. Offensive rebound by Hawks again. He is a force to be reckoned with. Nice spin move off the glass by Waldock. That's kind of a lost art. So very impressed by the crowd here tonight on a very cold Friday evening. Very good number of Forest Lake fans here. Ooh, Hawks might have had that one partially blocked, but they are going to call a foul. As David had told me before the game, again, these are two rookie head coaches. Oh, what am I doing? Kyle McDonald for Forest Lake and Greg Burke for the Bears. Wyatt Hawks with a game-high 6. From the perimeter, quickly back up top for Bartlett. And you figure Owen Waldock will be heavily recruited if he isn't already. Again, as a sophomore, schools will start recruiting, especially if he's already doing well in the starting lineup. The one that was kind of scary was Damon Bailey, who was Mr. Indiana basketball. Three-pointer again off the screen. Bartlett is on fire, 3 threes in a row. Damon Bailey was starting to be recruited as a 7th grader. That's a little too early. Good start to the first half, 15-13 Bears. 12.5 to go. Good passing on the perimeter, and that one just off. Good block out there by the Rangers. Out of bounds. What am I doing? There you see Coach Burke. Stolen away by the Rangers. There is Waldock. Nice job there by Bartlett to set the offense. Nice soft touch by Waldock, and he now has 6. Now again, no real surprise, but Bartlett and Waldock with all 15 of Forest Lake's points. Hawks and Janicki with 12 of White Bears' 15. If you're a Bears fan, you have to be extremely ecstatic about last night's hockey game as White Bear beat my poor Roseville Raiders 13-0. Yes, you heard that right. Nice interior pass, but that little turnaround is no good. And I tell you, I was very impressed with Nolan Road. Oh, is he a player. And he's only a sophomore. I lost track. I know he had at least 4 goals against us. It might have been 5. That one tipped out of bounds, and it will still be Forest Lake ball. There you see Coach McDonald. In other action tonight, we'll be getting updates from Dale Irving as he is at Mounds View taking on their district rivals, the Irondale Knights. Good interior pass again, and this time Waldeck gets fouled and he'll shoot 2. In other action, Creighton-Durham Hall at Eastridge, who has been lights out this year. They are really good. Roseville at Park Cottage Grove. And forgot who Stillwater's playing. I'll try and look that up. Oop, that one just a little long. Nice rebound by Janicki. Good passing on the perimeter. Now back out. Good. Swiped away from behind. It will still be White Bear ball. I would not want the defensive assignment on Janicki. That's not going to be easy. But again, you would imagine White Bear will be setting some screens to try and get him free. So you'll probably be seeing a lot of switching on defense as well. Hawks back out, 3-pointer. Oh, that rattles all around but does not fall. That was Lockwood. Nice little move there, now quickly back out. 10 minutes left here in the first half, and a good first half it has been. Getting triple teamed and somehow able to toss it back out was Weston Hoyt. And it goes off of the Bears. Steve Engstrand, the public address announcer, he and his lovely wife Chris are going to Las Vegas next Friday for the NFL Pro Bowl, stolen away by the Bear defense. Had the pleasure of having Steve play softball with us for many seasons, both in Little Canada and at the Village Inn. Open 3-pointer. Oh, boy. Miskin would like to have that one back. Again, this isn't one of the larger gymnasiums in the Suburban East, but again, that's almost packed to the rafters here, which is really good to see. Good pass out from the baseline. Nice cut to the basket. And Waldeck now tied with Bartlett with 9. Each has half of Forest Lake's 18 points. Talk about your balanced scoring. 3-pointer, no. And nice rebound there by Weston Hoyt. The iron unkind to Miskin. He's 0 for 4 from the field so far. Stolen away by Hawks. Nice moves by the big man. Janicki contested from 18. He now has 8. Nice move to get by Janicki, and it's blocked. The block party by Janicki, and a great athletic move. He's currently ranked as the number 3 prospect in the state by 24/7 Sports. And now Janicki with his first trip to the free throw line. That one rattles in. And we'll get a good look here at a replay. Nice job, guys. Janicki, the first man in double figures with 10. Nice move again on the baseline, boy. Waldeck does not play like a sophomore. He's playing like college freshman. He's in double figures with 11. I wonder if somebody might try a gimmick defense, you know, like a box and one or a triangle and two, because it's pretty evident who the go-to guys are for each team. NBA range 3 and a beauty. Janicki with 13. He's already at more than half of his season average. Nice move inside and a foul on White Bear. And so shooting a couple will be DeMonso. I know I called that name recently. I can't remember which sport though. It might have been hockey, because I know we covered a Forest Lake Roseville hockey game. Jack Sutherland will get a breather. Makes the second. And Eastridge leading the conference, 12-2 overall. They have not lost in Suburban East play. Well, so far the zone defense hasn't really hurt Forest Lake. Janicki, oh Nelly, is he smooth. What a nice quick release. We saw Stillwater's girls basketball team last week and they are phenomenal. Slam dunk and a three-point play the old-fashioned way coming up. They turned on that extra gear and broke to the basket as the Bears lead by 6, their largest of the night. That foul is on DeMonso. Also, nice job using his body to protect the basketball. Past the 6-2-3 mark here of the first half. That's what I'd normally be saying for my broadcasts. Turnover, as we might be seeing a timeout here by Coach McDonald in the near future if this keeps up. Hawks on the wing, bullet pass, Janicki. Uh-oh. He will shoot 3. And unfortunate foul on DeMonso. He'd like to have that one back. I'm going to run out of room on my score sheet here pretty quick. Yeah, that's what I figured. Forest Lake will take timeout. Let's see if I can get a hold of my good buddy Dale Irving. There we go. There you see common opponents. That was it. Excuse me, we covered the Roseville Forest Lake game. My bad. That's a little surprising. Both teams beating Mounds View. Again, Dave Leeser taking over for the true legend, Ziggy Calls. Doing a good job with the Mustangs. Irondale is much improved this year. I've really enjoyed watching them. Boy, look at what Eastridge did to the Rangers. 45-point victory. So I'm assuming that was running time in the second half. 20 points already for Janicki. Ooh, Nelly. Janicki also 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Perfect. Nice steal from behind, but Forest Lake regroups. That one is up and off the rim, no good. Nice rebound by Jack once more. Nice save there by White Bears Lockwood. 5.5 to go. My goodness, what passing. Nice assist by Janicki as Miskin is on the board. Foul on White Bear. So this will now be 4 on each squad. Got the Coaches versus Cancer benefit tonight. There's many of the members in the crowd helping out. Ooh, a little short. Well, at least somebody other than Waldock and Bartlett has scored. But it was only just the one free throw. Under 5 minutes. Nice save there. So that was looking to maybe go to the Forest Lake bench. Nice job by Kolb. Three-pointer, oh my goodness. Bombs away, that is 7 3-pointers already for the Bears. So they are threatening to blow this game open. Yeah. There you see a good shot of a wonderful crowd here. Hi there. Three-pointer. Oh, that one bounced over the backboard. You don't see that too often. Kolb 1 for 3 now from 3-point range. Trying to place what jersey that is. Looks like it might be a throwback. Sometimes it's like a high school jersey of a famous NFL player. Again, this game was tied not too long ago. Little turnaround, oh boy. Nothing is falling right now for the Rangers. And it is costing them. Offensive foul on White Bear. Player control. I think if it might be like a Kyler Murray jersey. It's not really that important. Again, Tim Sager in his 20th year as head coach for the Bears hockey team. Oh my goodness. White Bear can't get anything to fall right now. Again, those top 2 lines for the Bears were most impressive last night. Also, O'Brien, their top captain defender, and goalie got his first shutout on the season. We'll have a 30-second timeout here. There you see the Coaches versus Cancer. That's a nice setup there. Of course, Steve Engstrand is a diehard Vikings fan. He's been a season ticket holder as long as I can remember. And also, sometimes he is an EMT working at the Vikings games, first at the Metrodome, then at US Bank Stadium. Then you see the previous 10 meetings. Again, Dave, you never cease to amaze me. The Bears have won 6 of the past 10. Excuse me. Forest Lake won a couple there in a row, 74-65 and 60-54. And Janicki had 20 points in their previous meeting this season, and he already has 22 tonight. My goodness. Three-pointer. Boy, White Bear needed that in the worst way. Yeah, they need to get him open. He's 4 for 4 from three-point range. And he has a dozen. 2.5. Good skip pass. Now back out for Janicki. God, those shoes are very pretty. I wonder if those might be a Kobe Bryant model. Three-pointer again. That one off the back rim, no good. Nice rebound by the Rangers. Well, both teams kind of going with the old motto, shoot the three and play some D. Bartlett misses his first three-pointer of the night. Under 2 minutes to go. Very quick moving first half as that one rattles all around, but does not fall. Another three, no! But Forest Lake gets the rebound. White Bear fans wanting an offensive foul. They did not get it. 90 seconds left. Pull-up shot and draining a line drive was Bartlett. And he now has 14. Of course, both Bartlett and Waldock in double figures. And the double trouble for White Bear. White Hawks was 6. But they haven't really needed him much of late, as it's been the Jack Janicki show. 1 minute left in the half. Good skip pass. Now back out, 18-footer, rattles all around, no good. That could have been over the back, but it'll be off of White Bear anyway. .45 seconds left. Let's see if the Rangers can cut the lead under double digits. DJ Westman in the game for Forest Lake. Drive to the basket. Foul before the shot. So Waldock will shoot the first 1-and-1 of the evening. Little short. White Bear with the rebound. You would imagine they'll go for the last shot here with a 10-point lead. See if maybe they run an isolation play here for Janicki. As Josh Dagor trying to set things up. Oh boy. I'm a little surprised Janicki threw it up a little quickly. So, jump ball situation, and it will stay with the Bears. 6 seconds left. Janicki in the lane, nice pass, and oh, I thought that might have been a clean block, but they're gonna say contact And so Big Wyatt Hawks will go to the free throw line here to end the half. This is great to see a very lively crowd full of energy. White Bear won the JV game 62-53. Hawks is smooth from the line for a big man. Well, that'll do it for the first half. A very good one for the Bears as they lead 39-27 at halftime. We'll take a break. This is SEC Sports coverage of White Bear Lake Winter Sports.
There is a road laid out for me.
Boxes everywhere. And this is gonna be Addie's room.
I am blind,
You're really gonna like it.
I hope so. Yeah. I know this road is there for me. There is a long way.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
The ways down by the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
I got this.
I know this road is there for me.
Okay.
If I'm really free, take me down to the river and wash me.
What's more dangerous? A man who isn't afraid of death or one who's found everything to live for? I asked him if he was proud of me. He emphatically said yes as he laid his pecan-colored head on my chest, and I went through my mind 1,000 times to figure out what that could possibly mean, and every single example ended in motivation for me. So you may not be afraid to die, but I'm more afraid to let them down. And I found something to live for, which is a dangerous motive forever fueled. See, your thoughts may be involuntary, but my actions are very calculated. I was a man with a plan, but now I'm a dad with a decree, and you can't take that from me. My sons ain't raised by no coward, and they won't be one either. If this be the measure of a man, the yardstick gonna need way more meters. I take it too far, so they never come up short, because I found everything to live for.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
but there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Hi, I'm Anne Margaret. I went to Vietnam to entertain the troops in 1966 and 1968. My guys, my gentlemen, if you lived through the Vietnam War era, you know the impact that the war had. But today, we are in danger of history being lost. Current generations know very little about the war or the people who served it. As more of our Vietnam vets pass away each day, their stories are being lost to history. Together, we can change that. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund is the organization that built the wall. It works to ensure that future generations will understand the war's impact. Let's help keep the promise that the wall was built on. Never forget. Visit vvmf.org to find out how you can get involved.
Again, this is for the Coaches versus Cancer benefit tonight. First half statistics, I got a little sooner than I was anticipating. Forest Lake 6 for 10 from the field, 4 for 10 from three-point range. So dead even 50% at 10 for 20, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Owen Waldick with 12 and Nick Bartlett with 14. Again, only one other free throw, that by Nolan DeMonso. The only other point besides those two. As we'll take a look here at some first half highlights. There's Janicki again. He had 4 big threes in the first half. And also Nick Bartlett answering with 4 threes of his own. Boy, Jeff Janicki is really fun to watch. And the big left-handed slam. And then the big three-pointer there by Miskin. As you can see there, White Bear with the 12-point lead, Bartlett with 14, and Janicki with 22. I was just about to mention that, Dave. White Bear a perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Janicki with 6, and Hawks with 4. There's a good friend of mine, Woody Armitage, who is also going through stage 4 colon cancer. Good friend of Steve Engstrand and Dick Mumblos as well. Then you see the current conference standings. Again, Eastridge has been so strong this year, which is not too surprising. Park Cottage Grove, that's kind of curious, as they are 10-5 on the season. Good for the Wolfpack. Trey Holloman, of course, the All-Universe guard for Creighton-Durham Hall. He will be joining Hall of Fame coach Tom Izzo next year at Michigan State. Again, as we mentioned, Irondale, I saw them earlier this year. They are much improved, 10-5 on the season. You have the Woodbury Royals, Mounds View. Mounds are doing really well in their non-conference play, winning 6 out of 7. And you've got those darn ponies at 8-7 on the season. White Bear, Forest Lake, and my poor Roseville Raiders. Again, their only conference victory was against those Rangers. That was really well done. We'll take another break here as we had an extended halftime show because of the dance line and the Coaches versus Cancer, and we'll be back after this.
Every day, as our nation's healthcare heroes go to battle, a country watches, inspired. But that heroism is no surprise to us here at Miracle Flights, where for 35 years we've worked with our healthcare partners to help thousands of families. And day after day, decade after decade, they've always shown us the strength and conviction we see so clearly today. So thank you to everyone in the healthcare profession. You've shown us that we rise by lifting others, and on your wings, our country will soar again.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it, so do your part and stay home.
It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit social gatherings. If you need essential items like food and medicine, try using a delivery service. If you must leave your house for essential items, or if you want to take a walk for exercise, make sure to wear a cloth face covering. Stay at least 6 feet away from other people. Try not to touch frequently touched surfaces like light signals, street signs, or benches. And wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. It takes all of us to slow the spread of the coronavirus, so stay home unless absolutely necessary. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
After being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and losing her job due to treatment, Liz received a housing voucher, but was denied housing when she tried to use it.
It was shocking to me that people discriminated against you for the type of income you were utilizing to pay your rent.
Do you use non-wage income such as disability benefits or Section 8 vouchers to pay for housing? A new law in New York State makes it illegal to be denied housing based on your source of income. If you suspect discrimination, visit endincomebiasny.com.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable, whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard. Let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. His real name is Darion, and we call him Day-Day for short. Every day he's hungry for something, whether it's affection, attention, knowledge. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that when he's no longer under my wing, that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. The craziest thing was believing that your dad knew everything. So as a dad, you felt like you had to know everything. You had to get everything right. It's okay to make mistakes. Just do it from the right place. As long as it's coming from love, then, it kind of starts to work itself out. I want him to be able to sit back one day and go, we worked together, we did a good job. I'll say my kid's pretty dope.
The White Bear Pet Band, also very impressive tonight. Quite the selection of songs. Of course, this is Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Always a crowd favorite. Again, at the half, Jack Janicki with 22, Wyatt Hawks with 8, and Jack Miskin chipping in with 6 on 2 3-pointers. Owen Waldick with 12. And Nick Bartlett with 14. Well, I was hoping to have an update on Mounds View Irondale for you, but that has not been in the cards as of so far. Well, that must be it. Woodbury at Stillwater. There again, you see Greg Burke in his first season here with the Bears. I think he has to be pretty pleased with that first half. So he almost broke the 40-point barrier. Yeah, I was thinking with the exception of injury, I can't remember the last time that a team has switched their starting lineup from the first half to the second half, because it is rare when a player picks up 3 fouls in the first half. Now, if one were to, then you would imagine they might start out on the bench for the second half. There again, you see the possible section pairings for Section 404A. East Ridge and Cretan there at the top. Then you've got the Tartan Titans 9-2 on the season. And Woodbury, White Bear, Stillwater, North St. Paul, and wow, poor St. Paul Central. The Minutemen 6-10 on the season. Oh, it's still not bad for the St. Paul City Conference. So, looking over some of the Hall of Fame plaques before the game, saw a bunch of familiar names and familiar faces. Jamie Ogden, a longtime friend of mine. He was, of course, one of White Bear's best athletes back in the late 80s when I was at Roseville. And also Larry Junkemeyer, another friend of mine. Boy, Andover with a great season is Coon Rapids. Duluth East, they actually knocked Forest Lake out of the section playoffs in the 2021 season. Then you've got the Anoka Tornadoes. Boy, after those top three teams, it drops off considerably. Forest Lake 3-12, Centennial 3-10. That's surprising. Blaine 4-11, and poor Cambridge Isanti 1-15. And there again, you see Kyle McDonald in his first season at Forest Lake. I was going to go over a little bit of last week's action for the White Bear Bears as against Irondale Whitehawks had 19 points and 15 big rebounds. Jack Janicki had 20 points and 7 rebounds. Jeremy Kolb at 13, Miskin 9. And then Janicki had 22 against the Mustangs. Again, he already had that in the first half alone. Most impressive. Nobody really in any semblance of foul trouble, as I can remember. It's a little bit of an older scoreboard setup. A lot of the more modern ones lists all the players on the court and their foul situation. Stepping back there was Reed Olson, three-pointer, and a big one. Olson with his first basket of the night. Yeah, I thought it was a three. That's what the Forest Lake coaches are indicating, but evidently it wasn't. Oh no, yeah, it was. Now we got it. Janicki back over. That's a good defensive matchup, having Reed Olson and Janicki. They match up pretty well height-wise. Oh, that one rattled all the way around the inside of the rim. And a jump ball. Boy, Joshua with a great scoring attempt there. I don't know how that one didn't go in. Jack Sutherland back in for the Bears. White Bear looking inside. They get it to Janicki. Nice little feed, and that'll rattle in on a soft touch for Hawks, and he's in double figures with 10. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field. Close to a travel, and somehow that one did not go in. Wow. I am surprised. As the pep band has left the building. Janicki thought about a three, thought better of it. Saved by the Bears. Nice move by Hawks, and he gets fouled. And that one on Waldeck. Yeah, again, that's only his second. Ooh. That's his first miss of the night. Then the first missed free throw of the evening for the Bears. Ooh. That one was short. Good block out there by Waldeck. Again, Owen Waldeck, only a sophomore. It'll be fun to watch his career progress over the next 2+ seasons. Foul on the Bears. Nice cut to the basket. I don't know how that one didn't go in. Boy, DeMunso is having an unlucky evening. Janicki, step back. Reminded me of James Harden. He's a lefty, of course, as well. Three-pointer short, but getting his own rebound was Olsen on a big play. And Forest Lake really can't afford to let the lead get too much bigger. As they say, the iron unkind, and it has been to Forest Lake here in the early part of the second half. Hawks, what a nice smooth move again. And he is 4 for 4 from the field. Three-pointer. That's a 1 in 100 shot. Nice job there by Waldick to again use his body to protect the ball, and he'll shoot 2. There again, you see Owen Waldick's numbers, very impressive. Ooh. Well, both teams were shooting really well from the free throw line in the first half, but not quite as well here in the second. Nice little crossover by Janicki. Three seconds in the lane on White Bear. It's not a call you see very often anymore. This is the third of 3 days in a row of announcing for me. The Roseville girls, oh my goodness. You really feel for what Forest Lake. They've had 3 of those that certainly could have easily fallen in. Roseville beat Irondale 8-0. They're playing Stillwater in the conference title game tomorrow for, again, girls hockey. Janicki with 26. And then again, that fiasco of a boys hockey game yesterday, as the Bears put a baker's dozen on Roseville. I guess over at Aldrich Arena, Hill Murray beat Two Rivers 16-0. There's Steve Engstrand. DJ Westman will bring it up for Forest Lake. A 5'7" 8th grader. I was going to say he looks awfully young. Well, there's a reason for that. It's very rare when you see 8th graders on varsity. But he's got some moves. Bartlett with his first basket of the second half. He now has 5 threes on the night. But again, the Bears still with a 14-point lead. Again, there is talk in a few years about possibly having a shot clock at the high school league level. Silky smooth. Janicki 3 for 3 in the second half with a game high 28. Nice move in the lane, and that one doesn't quite fall. But Waldick will shoot 2. And we'll take a look at the replay here. Nice job there in the truck, guys. As Hawks checking back in. Wyatt Hawks, that is. So now Bartlett with 14. But again, as long as White Bear keeps it at a 14-point cushion, they should be pretty safe. Slight overthrow there. There you see the White Bear student section. I know personally I wouldn't want to be standing throughout the whole game, but they have much younger legs than I do. Here comes Westman. Entry pass is swiped away by the Bears. Good defense there by Miskin. Quickly back out. Nice move in the flow of the offense, excuse me there, as Forest Lake steals it away. Again, the future for the Bears looks awfully bright as Miskin, Hawks, Janicki, and Kolb are all juniors. Actually, so is Jack Sutherland. Foul on the Bears. Now this is something that could get Forest Lake back in the game. That is now 6 fouls on White Bear. That is 4 on Kolb. So you would imagine he'll be on the bench for a while. Yeah. We are already going to have a 1-and-1 for the Rangers. Well, that could make things interesting here for Forest Lake. White Bear maybe being just a little too aggressive. So we're not even near the midway point of the second half. And Forest Lake will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Oops. That's right. Nick Bartlett already with 19 to lead the way for Forest Lake. Three-pointer for Hawks. That was a little surprising. But, again, offensive board for White Bear. Three-pointer, no, but getting his own rebound. Boy, Forest Lake forgot to block out on that one. Lockwood 0 for 3 from long distance. From the baseline, now Hawks. Spin move high off the glass, no good. And a good rebound by the Rangers. I really like Eastman's sneakers. They've got kind of a zebra print on them. Three-pointer, no. So Bartlett so far 5 for 7 from long distance as Coach Burke will take timeout. Okay, they're going to extend it to a full timeout. Good old village people. I think we used to have a 45 of that one. Talk about dating yourself. I don't remember what was on the B side of it. There you see a good shot of the White Bear student section. Many of the ladies wearing pink. Kind of the universal cancer color. Or fighting cancer, I should say. I mentioned this during a Roseville game, but yeah, it used to be for sneakers, you usually just either had the options of white or black. And now you have all the colors of the rainbow. Forest Lake with the Nike Jumpman logo on their jerseys. Stolen away. Owen coming in. And he almost had a three-point opportunity, but he'll shoot two. Well, for better or for worse, this second half will certainly move at a slower pace than the first half. And the foul discrepancy is something. 8 on the Bears, 1 on the Rangers. That one did everything but go in. There's a very young lady over here to my right with camouflage pants on, so I can't see her legs. Waldick makes that one, so he is now at 15. Hawks, beautiful. Boy, if I were an MIAC school, I'd be looking long and hard at Wyatt Hawks. What a complete basketball player. Weston Hoyt with his first basket of the evening as we near the midway point of the second half. Back up top for Janicki. Offensive foul on a moving screen, I believe. That is foul number 9. Again, player control foul, so Forest Lake will not shoot free throws, but they will be in the double bonus for the second half of the second half as Coach Burke getting a clarification there. But that's only his second foul. Three-pointer. Ooh. Waldick would like to have that one back. He's 0 for 2 from long distance here in the second half, which could be costly. I kind of figured this would be a higher scoring second half. Again, it was, wow. Stolen away by White Bear. That's a big one. Janicki with a very rare miss. Under 8 to go. Good block. Forest Lake wanted a foul, but instead it's going to be a foul coming the other way. And Kolb will shoot a couple free throws. White Bear very strong from the free throw line. They have only missed 2 this evening. As it's given them a decent part of their 14-point cushion. Big 3 for Bartlett, as he now has a team high 22. So now Forest Lake will take timeout. Each team should have 3 remaining, I believe. Yep, that is the case. Now we'll take another look at it here. Nice job again, gentlemen. As we're getting close to 8:30 here this evening. There you see social media. You can look up facebook.com/SCCTV, then on Twitter, SCC TV Sports, Instagram, and YouTube. It's, of course, a very big thing these days, getting out as much as possible on social media. Again, 2 shows to watch for on SCC TV are Inside Healthcare and Knowledgeable Aging. I'm going to be 50 in a couple months, so maybe I should watch that one. It's hard to believe. Nice shot off the glass. As Miskin pulling a Tim Duncan, and he has 8. And as long as the Bears keep on trading punches here with Forest Lake, they'll keep a sizable lead. Nice rebound by Hawks. .37 of the 43 points for Forest Lake, again coming from Nick Bartlett and Owen Waldick. The Bears will inbound, as there you see Coach Burke. Oh, Nelly. A huge 3-pointer, largest lead of the night. As now Janicki unofficially with a game high 31. Oh, beautiful. As now Miskin in double figures with 10. Well, Forest Lake is going to have to make a run pretty quickly. What a beautiful move by Bartlett. Boy, Nelly, he has 24. But back the other way, and that was blocked. You'll have to pardon the language of some of the Forest Lake JV players behind me. I don't think their parents would approve. Again, Forest Lake will be in the double bonus the rest of the game, but that's swiped away from Waldeck. And a turnover they could ill afford. 3-point opportunity for Janicki. For a second there, I thought I was having a mirage. It's a very nice graphics effect. Getting the shooter's roll unofficially. Again, I've got Janicki with 34. He now has a dozen in the second half. 5.5 left. Good entry pass and a big one as Waldeck with a nice assist from Bartlett. 12, 14, 15, 19 points from Waldeck. That's too easy. Miskin with a dozen. He's made his last 3 shots. And that's something that Forest Lake can ill afford. Is now White Bear again with their largest lead of the night at 17, stolen away. And that might just about do it with under 5 minutes left. As even though Forest Lake, they have not done a very good job of getting to the free throw line, which would have certainly been to their advantage. Well, they needed that one. Is now Bartlett with 11 in the second half. 22, 20, 27 team high for the Rangers. But it might be too little too late. I think I parceled out my water just well enough. I've got a few sips left. Thank you again. Great job, guys. White Bear next at Stillwater, then hosting number 3 in the state, the Eastridge Raptors, at Roseville. I'm not sure if we're covering that one or not. I'll have to look that up. At Woodbury, home to Cretin, at Irondale, at Mounds View, and home to the Wolfpack to close out the regular season. That punk Dale Irving, I'm going to have to give him what for. Nah, just kidding. Dale is one of the nicest men you would ever want to meet in community cable television. Almost thrown away by the Bears, but they recover nicely. 4.5 left. Now it's stolen away. Ooh. Yeah, I think that should be Forest Lake ball. It was swiped from behind. Yep, I think that's the right call. Travel, yep, that's a good call. Well, one other big thing that has really helped out White Bear is they found a consistent third scorer in Miskin, whereas Forest Lake has been unable to do that. So again, 9 fouls on the Bears, 4 on Forest Lake. That is the 3rd foul on DeMonso. Janicki was open, but now Forest Lake wisely gets back on him. Janicki in the lane, back out. The clock is White Bear's friend, so the Bears are happy to use it. Good entry pass for Hawks, but it goes off of him. Nice defensive play there by Waldick. Under 4 minutes left in regulation. I do not think we will be seeing overtime tonight. No. I tell you, this game certainly could be a good bit closer if some of those had rattled in. I know that's a relatively obvious statement. Jeremy Kolb now with 8. Swiped away out of bounds, and it will be a White Bear ball. We have not seen the 8th grader DJ Westman for a while. Well, he was impressive when he was in there. Yeah. White Bear had a 2-on-1, but maybe overthinking it a little bit. He had to travel. Good cut to the basket. Oh boy. There are some times when Forest Lake just can't buy a bucket, and it has really hurt them. Good step to the basket, and Janicki will shoot 2. And unofficially, I have him at a game high 34. As there again, you see a great replay. I can safely say, boy, if I were medium D1 school, or maybe even a Power 5 team, I'd sure be looking hard at Janicki. What a complete ball player. And he gets the offensive rebound, puts it back in, and that should be all she wrote. This rate, he might break the 40-point barrier. But again, a 20-point cushion for White Bear. So again, you see, doing a great job using his body to protect that left arm. And what a left arm it is. .21 cushion. Wow. Yeah, it does not list what Janicki's high on the season is, as he gets a very, very well-deserved breather. Forest Lake with some full court pressure. Again, I don't even think John Wooden has a 21-point play in his old playbook. Nice soft touch. As now Miskin with 14. That one was a little rushed. .87 seconds left. So White Bear putting in some of their subs. Looks as though Vattel Henderson in the game. as well as Sawyer Collins. I'm not sure who number 20 is. Jack Keiss played a lot in the JV game for the Rangers. Collision inside, and Henderson will shoot a couple. Kind of an unnecessary foul. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check on the Minnesota Wild. They are in New York at Venerable Madison Square Garden. Makes the second. And they retired Henrik Lundqvist's jersey, one of the best goalies in Rangers history. 2-2 late in the second. That's a good sign. Yeah, Timberwolves also in action tonight. Under a minute. Eastman back in there. Three-pointer by Noah Lucassen as he gets on the board, the 6'3" sophomore. Please don't foul. Well, the pressure's good. That's fine. Well, I'm sorry, number 20 for White Bear. I do not know who you are. Nice feed inside. Good pass by 6'3" junior Zach Nelson. One last three-pointer attempt by Jake Henry is off. And what an impressive victory tonight for the White Bear Lake Bears as they beat up on the Forest Lake Rangers 78-58. Again, unofficially, Jack Janicki with 39, so half of White Bears points. What a game for the junior. And then again, Jack Miskin with 14. Wyatt Hawks with a very fine game as well, as he had 14 also. So White Bear goes to an even 9-9 on the season. Also an even 5-5 in the Suburban East Conference. Forest Lake falls to 3-13 and 2-8 in the conference as White Bear sweeps the season series with their northern neighbors from Forest Lake. My sincere thanks to our great camera and technical crew. You'll see them coming up here in the closing graphics. This is Jerry Otto here at White Bear Lake South Campus as White Bear goes to 500 on the season with a 20-point victory over Forest Lake. Good night, everybody.